Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'll be making legume. The ingredients I'm gonna need: beef, shrimp, lime and sour orange, 2 tablespoons each. I'm gonna need bell pepper, green pepper, onion. The dry ingredients: garlic powder, adobo, onion powder, complete seasoning, paprika. I have thyme and parsley. I tied them together. I also need 2 chicken bouillon, oil, about 1/3 of a cup. Also, I need spinach and watercress. And the others are carrots, eggplant, militant, cabbage. They're all cleaned. Let's get started. I already mayo the shrimp. I let it sit, but I'm gonna show you how I mayo prepare my beef. It's already washed already. Wash. Let me drop. That's the lime and sour orange. And now I'm gonna drop my spice. It's about 3 tablespoons and a half. Big spoon. So return them, get them everything coated. And also I'm gonna add my chicken bouillon. I'm gonna let it rest for 20 minutes, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Also, we need tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, about 2.5 tablespoons of butter, and Scott bonnet. I don't use the red one because there's kids who's gonna eat the legume, so it doesn't get too spicy. 20 minutes pass. I just add my beef in the pressure cooker, and then you could cook it in the regular stove. You just don't let it get too tender because it's gonna cook in the vegetable. I'm gonna set my pressure cooker to mid-stew, and I'm gonna reduce. I'm gonna go minus to cook it half of the time. It says 30 minutes. I'm gonna cook it for 15. Start. Okay. The beef is ready now. I'm gonna open. I'm gonna remove the beef and put it in this bowl. because I'm gonna use the water to boil the vegetables. So while the vegetable is cooking, it's also having flavor. Start having the flavor. Let's see. Yeah, that's how I want it. Okay, I'm gonna start adding the vegetable. That's the militant. I'm gonna add this in the middle. The eggplant. Oh, there was one of the militant, but that's alright. Because all gonna mash anyway. We gotta make it work. Okay. Turn it. Turn it. Okay. I'm gonna leave the carrots for later and then I'll show you when I'm gonna put it. Gonna set the okay. I'm gonna put it in the meat stew because I want it to cook very tender, the vegetable, because everything gonna be mashed. Now the vegetable is done. I'm gonna remove it so I could mash it, start mashing it. So that's how it should look when it's done. You want it to be real tender. Just like that. show you how you get every single one of them out. And it's also full with vitamins, the legume. Yep, everything's cooked very well, very soft. Just how I want it. Now, with a potato mash, let me see if you guys could see me. Let me move this. Yeah, you just mash everything. Get a potato mash. Everything needs to be mashed. Real good. Just like that. Everything. Oops, a little piece of meat. Let me remove. Okay. Keep mashing. Till everything nice and mushy. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Get the one it's in the bottom, move it and on top of it. The others it's already mush. So you could make sure you have everything. This side, just like that. Just like that. You check to make sure there's not a big piece underneath. After mushing, that's how it should look like. That's all done. Okay, let's get started. I'm putting my my stove and medium high. Put it on medium high. Now I'm adding the oils. add the oil. Now I'm gonna add the tomato paste. You want it to like saute it in the with the oil. When you see it start disappearing, you don't want it to be a lump. You just have to keep stirring until it's cook a little bit. A lot of times, like if you have it too high, it will make a lot of mess. When it starts getting hot, if you want to put it down a little bit, you put it down, but now it's fine. See how it start cooking? When it start cooking, you see it like the oil changing colors and everything. That's how you should see it. And you will not see like a lumps. See how it's nice. And you don't also want it to be burned. Also, when you're making the legume, you don't start adding like salt. You taste it as you make. I like to make a little bit salt, so you're gonna see. This is my shrimp. If you want to put it a little bit high, you could put it between high and medium high. Time to time, you just adjust the volume. That's the shrimp. The color, I love the color. It's starting to turn nice. Okay. Now I'm adding my meat. That's my beef. Okay. Yes. Nice. That's how you want it. And then when you cook legume, it should always have the meat you buy. A lot of people like the bone. Kind of give it a flavor for some reason. Get a little bit high. So it doesn't get burnt, but the type of pot I have, it doesn't really burn anything. That's when I'm starting. This is onions I'm putting. The green pepper. Now remember the water from the vegetable? I'm gonna add it now. When you're adding water to your meat, add it from the side so it doesn't wash the flavor away. Then you move it from this side. You add here. Then you go like this. But if you just dump it on top, okay. Now, remember I told you I wasn't gonna cook my carrots? That's when I put my carrots. I cut it like in small pieces. I dump it here. And now I'm gonna start dumping the dry ingredients earlier. You start giving your legume flavor from the sauce right now. You don't wait until you put the vegetable. You start making it taste good right now. Add my scotch bonnet, my bouquet of thyme and parsley. I'm gonna put the stove down so it could cook slowly. I'm gonna let it cook about one more thing. Remember the chicken bouillon I had two, I put one in the beef while it was cooking. Now I'm putting the other one here, making the sauce for my legume. my butter. I'm adding it now. Guys, look at the color. Look at the color. It's nice. That's how I like it. Now you could taste. Everything's fine. I don't need salt because, like I said, the adobo have salt in it. Gonna cover for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes pass. I'm gonna uncover. Put my volume down. Now I'm putting the vegetable. I'm also removing this. We don't need that anymore. It's already have flavor. So I'm just putting my celery. Also for flavor. That's how your legume should start looking like. Okay, time to time, come back and stir because you want all the wetness to be gone. You don't want any kind of juice in it. It needs to be cooked, dried out a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna cover. Volumes down to medium. Come back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm removing the cover. I actually let it stay like 10 minutes. See guys, that's how it should be. That's how we make it. Now remove all this. Don't need them no more. It was just there for the flavor. The carrot is not overcooked. It's just perfect the way I want it. Sometimes you cannot even find, the carrot in some of the restaurant when you go to buy legume. But you want to see the carrots. So good, guys. This is how it turns out. I had some rice and some white beans, so that's what I'm gonna eat now. This is how it comes. That's the legume. That's the legume. That's our legume.